James Mercer Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes was an African-American poet, social activist, novelist, playwright, and columnist. He was one of the earliest innovators of the then new literary art form called jazz poetry. Poetry that demonstrates jazz-like rhythm or the feel of improvisation, and also as poetry that takes jazz music, musicians, or the jazz mellow as its subject. Hughes is the best known as the leader of the Harlem Renaissance in New York City, an intellectual, social, and artistic explosion centered in Harlem, New York in the 1920s. Hughes was born on February 1, 1901 in Joplin, Missouri, US. He earned a BA degree from Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. His first poem, The Negro Speaks of Rivers, was published in 1921 in the Crisis official magazine of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. It became Hughes' signature poem. Hughes' life and work were enormously influential during the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s. Hughes and his fellows tried to depict the low life in their art, that is, the real life of blacks in the lower social economic strata. They criticized the divisions and prejudices within the black community based on skin color. Hughes wrote what would be considered their manifesto, The Negro Artist and the Racial Mountain, published in The Nation in 1926. In 1930, his first novel, Not Without Laughter, won the Harmon Gold Medal for literature. Hughes' first collection of short stories was published in 1934 with The Way of White Folks. In 1935, Hughes received a Guggenheim Fellowship. His major works are Fine Clothes to the Jew, The Negro Mother and Other Dramatic Recitations, Dear Lovely Death, Not Without Laughter, The Ways of White Folks, Simple Speaks His Mind, Laughing to Keep from Crying. On May 22, 1967, Hughes died in the Stuyvesant Polyclinic in New York City at the age of 65.